Our classes have resumed at Laerskool Schweizer-Reneke in the northwest. The school found itself at the heart of a race row last week. This is when a picture showing black pupils seated separately from their white counterparts went viral. This was on social media. Now, classes were disrupted towards the end of the week with various political parties demonstrating outside. Masego Rahlaga has been at the school this morning. She joins us now live. Masego, good afternoon. Is schooling back on track at Schweizer-Reneke following those disruptions we saw last week?
Good afternoon, Kathy. Well, I can't really say that school is really back on track. The school meant to have all the pupils back in classes, I assume, today, but there's only a few pupils who have come to class today. Apparently, very, very few pupils have actually returned to the school. According to the Northwest Education Department, we spoke to one of the officials today in the district who said that it's actually quite a few pupils who are here. He's hoping that at least from tomorrow and as the week goes ahead, that they are able to actually fill up the classes the way that they expected today. He also says that they'll be communicating a lot with the parents to let them know that things are better now and that they can let their children come back. But I do have with me, Kathy, a guest. She has asked not to be named. She doesn't want to appear on camera, so you will only hear her voice but see my face for most parts of this interview. She says that she's actually been to the high school, which is just up the road from the primary school. It's got the same name, and she says that she went through some bad experiences. Thank you for joining us live on eNCA. Can you tell us about your experiences from the time that you were at the school and the thing that you told us about not wanting your child to come to Schweizer-Reneke?
Okay, back then when I was in Laerskool, there's two bathrooms. Now you've got one bathroom up the stairs and one down there. We were only supposed to use that one down there, and then the whites used the one on top. And then coming to break time, we were the first ones to go out on break. And then when we went back to class, they'd go for their lunchtime. And then there's a hall that we went to every Mondays and sometimes during the week as well. We were seated on the right-hand side, and the whites were seated on the left-hand side. And then I think after some time, there was a lady from the Department of Education who came to the school and came to the hall that day. I remember clearly. I remember her saying that she wasn't even going to talk to anyone or greet any of the teachers. She would just tell them how she could see two different colors in that hall. So after then, and then we were just combined. But the treatment really didn't change. We were just for people to not say too much, I guess. But yeah, and I now have a child who was supposed to come here, but I wouldn't let that happen because I know how they are. I don't think, that's my opinion, but I don't think it would ever get better. So yeah, that's my reasons.
Now, how long ago did you matriculate from the Laerskool?
I finished in 2014.
So this is it's fairly recent that you're telling us all of this. And how do you feel about the fact that this has now come to light and that the rest of South Africa, if I can say that, knows about what allegedly happens behind these gates?
I guess I think it's now a good thing. I felt that it's a bit too late, but I think it's a good thing that now actually people do know what's happening around here. So yeah, I think I'm okay now, at least they're doing something about it. Yeah.
Thank you very much for joining us. Well, Kathy, I guess that explains why a lot of the community members were saying that they want the investigation by the Department of Education in the province along with the South African Human Rights Commission. They want that investigation to actually stretch on to other schools around the northwest. They don't believe that this is an isolated case.
All right, Masego, let's leave it there for tonight.